Hello, my name is Luis Reyes, and today I'll be redoing my third speech. So the things that I'm trying to improve in this speech is my attention getter, my overall organization, and my background. So pretty much trying to get my chest and up in this video. Have you ever wanted to take a trip to Mexico? If you have, let me tell you a little bit about their culture. I believe that the things that make up the Mexican culture is their food, holiday, and sport. So the three main dishes that they eat in Mexico is tamales, pozole, and caldo. So what tamale is a big banana leaf, and in the middle of the banana leaf, you put corn dough, and then in the middle of the corn dough, you put a piece of chicken. To top that off, you put a sauce called recado. So once you're done with all that, you fold the banana leaf, you put it in a pot, and you finish cooking it. This dish is mainly popular for Christmas. The second dish is pozole. Pozole is a type of soup. It's a red looking soup, and it has chicken. If it doesn't have chicken, it has pork, and vice versa. And in the soup you can put lettuce, you can put pico de gallo, you can put jalapenos, and many other stuff, just depending on what you want to put in it. And the third main dish is caldo. Caldo is a type of stew, and the type of stew that they eat in Mexico is like fish stew, turtle stew, and iguana stew. It's pretty gnarly. So now that I got done talking to you about their dishes, I'll be talking to you about their holidays. So one of the big holidays that they celebrate in Mexico is the Dia de los Muertos. It's pretty much like Halloween. They celebrate it on October 31st, except this ends on November 2nd. And pretty much what Dia de los Muertos is remembering your loved ones that passed away. So if your loved one used to like whiskey, you grab a bottle of their whiskey and you put it next to where they're buried. And the reason why they do that is so they can remember them, and so their spirit will never be forgotten. So generation after generation will remember them, and they will never be forgotten. And the second most biggest holiday in Mexico is Dia del Virgen de Guadalupe. What Virgen de Guadalupe is the Virgin Mary. The reason why they celebrate the Virgin Mary is because in December 12th, a long time ago, a man encountered the Virgin Mary in Mexico. And ever since that day, they made that a big deal. People, they don't worship her, but they thank her for having Jesus, the Lord, their Savior. And ever since that day, it's been a big deal in Mexico. So now that I talked to you about their holidays, I'm going to be talking to you about the biggest sport they play in Mexico. So the biggest sport that they play in Mexico is soccer, which in Mexico, they don't call it soccer, they call it football. And pretty much what soccer is 11 players on each team get on the field. They both have forwards, defenders, and goalie. So the concept of the game is trying to get the ball and put it into the other team's net. And the two biggest clubs in Mexico is actually America and Chivas. And America was actually found on October 12th, 1916. And Chivas was actually found on May 8th, 1906. And these two teams have only played 13 times throughout their whole career. And actually a fun fact is that they actually played yesterday and they tied 1-1. So that makes they played 14 times throughout the whole career. So now that I talked to you about the Mexican cultures, about their dishes, their holidays, and food, their sports, doesn't that make you want to take a trip? Well, I hope you guys have un buen día, which means I hope you guys have a good day. Thank you for listening.